Hey, it's Jay, and welcome to my channel. It's Jay, and welcome to my channel. Okay, so, hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you didn't check out my last video, I did a review on Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, so go ahead and check that out. Today I'm going to be talking about Luigi's Mansion. So, let's get into it. Let's talk about games, baby. Let's talk about Luigi. Let's talk about all the ghosts and all the paranormal activity. Let's talk about games. So, Luigi's Mansion, it first came out in 2001. It was on the GameCube and the 3DS family. The game that I got is Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which actually came out in 2013 for the 3DS family. And there's a third game in this series, Luigi's Mansion 3. And that actually came out on the Switch this year, 2019, on Halloween, which was really cute because, I mean, come on now, it's a spooky game, so released on Halloween, why not? Go Nintendo, that's how you do it. So, and also Nintendo is, like, so smart because they're releasing all the new games on the Switch, so it's like, yes, I have to get a Switch, and I really want to get a Switch anyway. Alright, the good thing about Luigi's Mansion is, ooh, wait, I got it for a steal because it was only $20. I mean, come on now, definitely getting the game. Steal, I'll put a link below so that you can go ahead and go to buy it yourself, for sure. So, everybody loves a good backstory to a game, of course, and Luigi's Mansion, here's how it all goes down. So, we all know the ghost Boo. Well, there's a King Boo, and he's like the mastermind of all the paranormal activity that's going down in a place called Evershade Valley. Now, the reason all this paranormal activity is stirring on is because King Boo, he took the Dark Moon, which is the main thing in this whole game. He took the Dark Moon, he shattered it into pieces, and he spread it across Evershade Valley. So, the whole objective is for Luigi to go through Evershade Valley and collect all of the pieces of the Dark Moon to restore the balance and make all of the scary paranormal activity disappear. So, because the person who's helping out Luigi in this game, his name is Professor Egad. And he's like, has all these cool gadgets and stuff to help Luigi catch ghosts and all that. Actually, the main tool that Luigi uses is called the Poltergeist 5000. And that's what you use to, like, suck up ghosts. And it's like a vacuum, basically. But I'm like, so there's this professor guy. And I'm assuming this is his land, the Evershade Valley. And why is Luigi in this game? Well, King Boo so happened to kidnap Mario, so not only are we restoring the Dark Moon, we are going to rescue Mario because he got captured, unfortunately. Well, it's an adventure style game, and it's also, I would say, scavenger and puzzle style, because you do have to solve a couple of puzzles to enter certain rooms and progress throughout the houses that you're in. Because most of the settings, they are houses, like property. And what you want to do is capture all of the ghosts and collect all the keys. I'm telling you, if you have time on your hands, this is like perfect. You'll be so into the game and just looking for all these different things. So if you're a person who likes to adventure throughout your games and like see everything in the games and interact with everything, search things, Luigi's Mansion is for you. So basically the setup is, okay, so in the game there are 6 main worlds. Well, I would say technically there's 5 main worlds. The last world is the King Boo illusion, which is basically the big boss. So I wouldn't really consider that one of the worlds when you're just going to be the big boss. But in these 5 worlds, let me go through the names for you. There's Gloomy Manor, Haunted Towers, Old Clockworks, Secret Mine, and the Treacherous Mansion. And then you got King Boo's illusion. Now, in all of these worlds, there's 5 main levels, except for one of the worlds, which is the mines. That one only has 3 main levels. And with all of the worlds, on top of the 5 main levels, or the 3 for the mine one, you would have an extra bonus level, and then like, I would say like an end level. That's like the big boss of the level. That's when you'll be collecting your piece of Dark Moon to, restore everything. So, in each of the levels on the Poltergeist 5000, there's also a setting on the tool which is called the Dark Light. Now with the Dark Light, in each level, there's a hidden boo. And you have to find this hidden boo. And if you find all the hidden boos, then you unlock an extra level for each world. And, yeah, I mean, it's fun to have an extra level. Who doesn't like extras? Extra, extra. So, it's really cool. It keeps you on your toes. I know I'm sometimes a scary person, pop-ups and stuff, so sometimes I get like, oh my gosh, oh. But it's really cool. In the game, there are lots of different characters that you'll come across. Not your regular Mario characters. It's mostly ghosts and ghosts. Different types of ghosts throughout the whole game. The main types of ghosts that you come across are the greenies, slammer, hider, sneaker, and creeper. Let me tell you, these names are just hilarious. They honestly remind me of like Pac-Man. What is it, like Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and some weird name like Joe, maybe, I don't know. If you know the Pac-Man ghost names, comment below and let me know, because I don't know. But I know that the names are really funny. And it's like each of the ghosts, they have their own abilities. Like the greenies are just regular. They're pretty easy to catch, but if they have a weapon, it makes it a little more difficult. You have the sneakers, which will literally like disappear and then pop up at your back. And you have like hiders, which literally hide in any of the furniture and stuff. So, but your your main focus for everything is to make sure that you capture as many ghosts as you can, collect all of the boos. I would say collect as much money as you can, for sure. Because anybody knows, if you're a gamer, you have to collect money if you want to upgrade equipment, okay? And definitely get the Dark Moon pieces, because, I mean, we want the paranormal activity to stop in this place. I would say it's more for teens. I wouldn't say for younger kids, because it can get a little more difficult sometimes, and you do have to use your head. If you have ever played games with like dungeons and stuff, it requires you to get a key or find a key so you can go on to the next part of the dungeon or throughout the house, and that's what Luigi's Mansion's like. You can't progress on unless you find whatever you need in the areas that you've already been inside of the haunted places. And there's also a lot of extras. The extras that you really want to pay attention to are like the gems and the dog bones. Now, what the dog bones are is there's this cute little ghost doggy, and if you find the golden bone, if you so happen to die, dog bone will save you and give you another life, basically. Gems hidden all throughout all of the each one of the worlds, and you do want to try to collect all of them. I'll be honest, I only collect all of them for a couple of the worlds, and the only thing it didn't give you anything significant except for like a statue in the game, which you really can't do anything with. This basically just a reward to yourself that, I found all the gems. So if you want to go ahead and go through the game, find all the gems, I say go for it. But I was like, I beat the game. At this point for me, I got my satisfaction out of it. It was a fun game, great go-around, all of that. Something that's really cool about the game, I would say, is that there is an online option on the game. It's called the Scare Scraper. So basically you can do local play, online play, or download play. Anybody who's familiar with DS's, the local play is, of course, anybody who's near you who has the game. You can play with them online. The download play is if you have the game. Download play, if you have the game and then your friend doesn't have the game, then they can do download play, download the game on their game, and then you guys can play together on the game. And then also there's the online play, which of course you play with anybody around the world online. I got a chance to try out the online play once. It's basically like you're either working as a team to get through the level together, or you're like not working as a team when you're playing online with other people. So we're at the end of the video, and of course I'd like to go. Alright, now before I finish off the video, I want to make sure I go over the controls for the game for you guys. My DS happens to be dead right now, so I'm just going to show you guys without the game playing. You'll be using the right side to suck up ghosts and objects of that nature, and use the left side to actually blow out of the poltergeist, because it works both ways. You'll be using A also to capture ghosts, and you use X to look up and around and whatnot. And I don't know if I mentioned with this DS, the camera on the back here, it's like motion sensor type thing. I don't really know how to explain it, but I know when you're playing certain games, like for instance with this Luigi's Mansion, if you're like looking into a different room or something of that sort, you can like move around, and that's how you view around the room. It's like really cool. Really cool. And what else? You don't really use the touchscreen. You'll mostly just be using the buttons. I used the mic probably twice in the game, as far as I can recall, to like move something. But you really won't be using the mic that much. Only in like one level. And of course, you know, you depending on who you are. Wow, I didn't realize how bright this light is on the glare on my DS. But depending on the person that you are, you know, you can either use this circle or the direction. You know what I mean? Alright, so thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you guys check out my last video. I know in the last video I said that this video was going to be a review on a Zelda game, but I felt like maybe I should do another Mario game since I was already in the Mario theme. Why not? Let's do it. Okay. And, oh, before I forget, before I go, I just want to make sure you guys go check out WEquality. Their website is officialwequality.com. It's Shawn's brand, of course, and he makes graphic tees and all different types of apparel, from like t-shirts, pants, you name it, he probably has it, most likely. And everything, it's, you know, reasonable pricing and all of that. So yeah, check him out. He has some cute designs and all that. Alright, so I would say that Luigi's Mansion is a solid 9 for sure. Not only is it a fun game, it's also challenging, and it keeps you occupied for hours and hours on end. You know, a lot of games, yeah, they can be fun, but they won't keep you in the game for that long. This one, you'll be playing for hours and want to continue and continue to go. And I'll put the link for where you can buy the game at in the description below. I will also put WEquality's information in the description below, and also where you'll be able to find Shawn at and his channel. Make sure you check out his channel. I forgot to mention that. Not only his WEquality brand, he also has his own reaction channel. I believe it's Shawn Reacts, so go ahead and check him out. I'll put the link in the description below. And, I mean, thanks for supporting me. Check out my last video on Captain Toad's treasure tracker, and look out for my next video. It'll be coming soon for sure. And like, subscribe, and please comment. I would love to hear you guys' feedback. I want to be able to interact with my followers and the people who are watching the videos that I'm making. You know, give me game suggestions, even hey, if you have suggestions about the games that I've already done reviews on, I would love for you to give me some pointers and some tips on some games. So, you know, I mean, that's just about it. This is Gamer Girl J, and I'm going to be signing off now. Love, peace, and rupees. Bye. Hey, it's Jay, and here to talk about games. Hey, it's Jay, here to talk about games.
Not Jay!
Oh yeah. Luigi's
Luigi's Nightmare.
When you forget the name. Ooh, too much excitement. Hey, it's Jay.